All right, let's take a look at holes 9 and 10 now. We're going to be using the rock with a kingmaker, using 1 topspin, 3 left spin, and we are going to be setting up at the +7, at the top of the +7, with our blue ring on the rough on the left. Once we find that position, we are going to adjust +10% at max. So we go 320, which is a good distance. For our second shot, we're going to be using our big dog or cataclysm. So make sure you extend so that you can see that you're not going to be clipping any trees. And we're going to be doing max topspin with 2 right spin. Our adjustment is +10% at max. We are going to have to use a good amount of overpower here. So do your best to hit perfect. And we are going to roll out and have an easy EB chip. And that is played at +20% EB roll. Now to hole 10, I'm going to be showing you 2 options if you have an extra mile 6 or 7, or if you have an 8 or 9. So if you have an extra mile 6 or 7, we're going to have to use a berserker. We are going to be using 4.5 topspin with no side spin. We are going to adjust +10% at max using P5 numbers. We are not going to push up, but we are going to apply the amount of rings that we needed, which is going to be between 2 and 3. So this is definitely a tricky shot. It's definitely a disadvantage compared to the extra mile 8, but this is going to be the best possible way for an eagle opportunity. And then for our second shot, we're going to be using our thorn. I'm using 2 left spin always. And then you want to push up from min and get your, that's how you're going to get your slider. So however many rings you push up is going to be what your slider number is. So I pushed up about 8 rings. So I'm going 8% slider at +15% elevation. And this one's going to drop dead center for the eagle. Now let's look at the higher level extra mile option. We are going to be using 6 topspin with 1 right spin. So you can see here we need about 3.5 rings to be able to reach over. Our adjustment here is +10% at max. So you can see we only pushed up about a ring, so I'm going to have to apply about 2.5 to 3 rings of overpower here. So we do get close there, so you're definitely going to want to use a little bit more OP than what I used. And our second shot is going to be the same. We're going to find min in our club and then push up. So I go about 5 rings and then 10 rings. It's about 9 right there, but I believe I push up a little bit more. Because you want to land down, as you can see down there, as it might change your elevation if you land higher up. So make sure you are landing more down where I am. And then once you find there, you're going to set your spins to have the guide going to the hole. And here I went 10% elevation, and this is why I'm changing it to plus 15. I do drop this, but it does come in right side of pin. So that's going to be holes 9 and 10.